Hello everyone, this is Rashin. Welcome back to the Reading Platter. And in today's video, we are doing something very special. So, while editing the last video, my June TBR, I realized that all of the books that I unwrapped were somewhat blue in color. So, I thought, why not? I do a vlog and it will also help me complete this TBR. So, I am reading blue books in this video. And there is also one reason, like when I thought of this video, I was like, oh my god, there is one more book that is blue, and it starts with us by Colleen Hoover. I'm so excited, I don't know what I'm speaking. So I unwrapped this book in my last TBR video and I absolutely devoured it. I don't know what to say. I mean, this is a book I will recommend you read right now. And there is a sequel to this book, that is It Starts With Us, and I have been itching to read this book since. So, we will be reading 4 books in this vlog. Hopefully, these are the 4 books. So this is the book that I just told you. It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover. I'm not going to spoil it for you if you haven't read It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. So the next book that I am reading is 9 Perfect Strangers by Leanne Moriarty. It is a mystery thriller, and this was a book I unwrapped in my June TPR. So I'm very excited to read this one. The next one is the one I did not even remember I had, that is Coat of Lions by Jane Johnson. I really want a fantasy, and I hope this is a fantasy. I don't know if it is, but I don't think so it is a fantasy, but now I'm saying this, I really do want a blue fantasy book. Like, if I find a blue fantasy book, I am going to read it instead of any one of these. I don't know. So this is the second book that we'll be reading, and the third one is Paper Moon by Rihanna Munir. This is a very short one. I don't know which I want to start. Either I'll start with Paper Moon or It Starts With Us, and I'm very interested in reading this one first. So I'm not sure what I'm going to read first. I'm actually very confused because I also want to read 9 Perfect Strangers. It is also catching my attention a lot. Okay, let me decide what I'm going to read and I'll let you know in the next clip. Hello guys, so I am picking this vlog up after a very long time, but I did start with one book and I continued reading it tomorrow. I did not read anything from this vlog in the meantime. So I am on chapter 24 in It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover, and yes, I started with this book. I wanted to start 9 Perfect Strangers, but I'll read it next because I could not wait to read what happened next, and I am so happy that I started it because there are things that I can't even explain. First, let me tell you why I did not read when it was a weekly vlog, because I am actually reading 2 books, one on Audible and one on Kindle, and it is very frustrating when you are reading books and enjoying them and you cannot talk about them in any vlog that you are doing. Like, you have to start a new one, and I did not want to start a new one because I am already in between of 2 vlogs and I am reading like 8 books for that. So I could not control myself. I was itching to read that book, The Unwanted Marriage by Katharina Mora, and I'm so enjoying that book so much. But it is not a blue book, it is actually a pink book, so that's why I cannot include it in this one. But talking about It Starts With Us, now it follows the story of Atlas and Lily. So Lily is now divorced and with a baby, but they are in a co-parenting relationship, like Ryle and Lily. So now she is, I guess, like the child, the Emmy. She is almost 1 year old now, and now Atlas and Lily are trying to date, but are not very sure what happens. And I am so far into the book, I am like so lost on what I told you, or even if I told you anything about this book. But I'm so much enjoying. And now Lily's mother is also in a relationship, and that is so cute. But for us, like, it is not something we come across a lot, so it was a little weird, but it was so cute. Now she's finally happy. Lily's mother has been in an abusive marriage, and I'm so happy for her, actually. And Lily is also finding happiness with Atlas, but it is so difficult. But I really want them to be in a relationship. Like, I'm on chapter 24. I'm only 1/4 of the book is left, but they haven't started dating yet. I am so much wanting for them to start dating. So I'll complete this book by today. And today we are also going out. I'm going out with my husband. We're going to Jim Corbett, and we are on the way. We'll reach in about 2 hours, and in the meantime I'll complete this book and we'll talk about it. Hello everyone. So I'm back from the trip, and I did not read anything on the trip because we were there for only one day and I wanted to enjoy it. So yeah, I did not read anything. I was spending time with my husband, but today I finished It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover, and I'm so excited. I rated it a 5 stars, and I also changed the rating for the first book in the series. I first rated it a 4 stars because I wanted the ending to be something different, something more, and this book gave it to me. And then I realized that the purpose of first book was that ending, so I rated it a 5 stars, and I rated this one as a 5 stars as well. It follows the story of Atlas and Lily, and Lily's and Ryle's child, and Lily's sister-in-law Elisa and her husband Marshall are supportive of Lily and are against Ryle, her own brother, because he's been abusive to her. So it follows the story of Atlas and how he overcomes the situation with Ryle, and there is a little bit of fight and a secret that no one is expecting. And I really liked the secret, and I really liked how she wrote it in a very funny way, which was absolutely very serious. But yeah, I really loved it. I love this book. It was very amazing, and I had more books to read, but I am also reading an audiobook which is blue in color, so I thought let's just include it in the vlog. So I have like 2 hours left of this book, and the book is The Anatomy of Us. It is very much blue in color. So yeah, I'm including this in this vlog because I'm actually reading it and I'm halfway done. So I was talking about how you read a book and you cannot include it in the vlog. So I am already reading a book on Kindle which I cannot include it in this vlog. So I thought let's include one audiobook, and it is blue in color, so it works really well. So it is about 2 doctors. One like the main lead is the girl who is a nurse, a head nurse actually, in a department, and she goes through a lot throughout the day, the births, the deaths, the puking and everything. So like she is taking a lot of it on her shoulders, and mostly the things go bad in her favor. Then she meets this guy who's a doctor in another department, but they meet in this cafeteria in the hospital where he orders a coffee, and she's very particular about how he orders, and she hates it actually. But when she meets him, she describes him as the most beautiful man in the world, which was like very difficult to understand in the beginning, but then when the story continues, it's very interesting, and I really liked it. I'm really liking the narrator. The story takes place in Germany. Oh, I don't remember the place, but the accent is very, very similar to the place, and I really am enjoying how she is taking life and how she is trying to be strong and how she is trying to match his ex-girlfriend who is now no more. So she feels a lot of competition even with a dead person, and she is managing a whole lot of things, but this doctor guy is making them easier just by offering coffee or tea or lunch. And she's been to his house, and she's comparing everything. Like, she has a mentality of comparing everything, like the house, the relationship, the jobs, the tension. And then she also meets the doctor's father, who was also a doctor. And like, I am like on that part now, how the father is explaining her to not compare to the ex-girlfriend, because everyone is different and everyone should love themselves. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this audiobook as well. I have left like 2 hours, so it's manageable. I can do it, I can read it. So let me complete this and let you guys know how it was, and also let me tell you what book I am reading next. So obviously I'll be reading Nine Perfect Strangers by Leanne Moriarty. I am so excited to start this book. Like, this was the first book I wanted to start, but because of It Ends With Us, I I was like very desperate to start that one. So yeah, I'll be reading this next, and it is a long one, but I hope I'll enjoy it. It will be worth my time and everything. It has been a very hyped book of its time, and it still is. So let's hope it is for me as well, because I love mystery thrillers, and I'm in a mood to read one because I am reading like three romances. Yeah, I just completed It Starts With Us, and I'm in the middle of The Anatomy of Us, and I'm also reading The Unwanted Marriage. All of these three books are romance, so this goes very well to settle the mood. So yeah, we'll be reading this one next, and I'm really excited for this. Hello everyone. So it's been a really long time since I updated you guys. So out of the vlog, I was reading two books and I successfully completed them. And also I completed two books in the vlog. I have completed Nine Perfect Strangers by Leanne Moriarty, and I loved it. I mean, it was a little slow paced in the beginning. It took me 3 days to complete this book, and I really enjoyed my time with this. The first 2 days were really slow, and I did not have much to update you guys. But on the third day, I absolutely inhaled this book. It was amazing. Um, the characters were really good. There were 9 people on a retreat, and there was no way out. They discovered so much about themselves, they discovered so much about other people, and there are some very funny instances which also took the slow paced out of the way. And yeah, I really, I don't know, it was my first Leanne book, and I loved it. I gave it a 4 stars. Why? Because the villain in the story also had a good ending, which I wasn't expecting, and also I didn't want. So the owner of the retreat was kind of a maniac. She wanted people to do whatever she wants them to do, and there were very strict rules. People could not even sleep. There was no privacy of sorts, you can say. But it was a fun experience reading this book. And but yeah, this was really nice. It was like I was on a trip and I was reading this throughout, enjoying whatever the environment here was. It was very, very fun. The At the end, she was arrested, but also had a very good ending, which was not acceptable for me, so I did it 4 stars. Now moving on to the next book, The Anatomy of Us. and I absolutely forgot the author's name. Let me see. Yeah, so it was The Anatomy of Us by Leah Hazard, and I also rated it 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. The narration was actually good. The story was also good. Something very different. Something I haven't read before. It was about two doctors in different fields, and they meet at a very stormy time. Like, there was an actual literal storm, and the female main character was in trouble, and the male helped her. So then the story escalated. They saw each other at the coffee shop in the hospital, and yeah, she labels him as the most beautiful man on earth. The In the whole story, whenever she talked about this doctor guy, she said the most beautiful man on earth. It was his name. Like, it was his name, it was his pronouns. So yeah, it was really funny. The story was good. The end was a little, I was like, the twist was good, but I wasn't expecting two different exes to enter the story, and like, that part actually ruined it for me. The ex of the female was now there, whom she hated but was kissing somehow, and the male lied about his ex. I mean, that was lopsided part. But all in all, I loved the book, I loved the narration, I loved my time with it. It was very fast paced actually. And yeah, I actually don't know what else to say about this book, because I now and then I'm thinking about it, I think I should give it a 3 stars, but I'm not going to change my rating. I give it a 4 stars. It is there to stay because I really enjoyed my time with this book. Moving on to the book that I am currently reading. So I also am reading two books outside the vlog again. Why? Because I wanted to, again, from the series, the Windsor Brothers series, the Windsor Siblings series, and I started the next book. It is, oh, it is going so well. It is so beautiful. I'm loving the book. And also I'm reading one more book, which I think I will put as a part of another vlog. If so, it is an audiobook actually, and I'm loving it. It is a sci-fi fiction. I won't talk about those books in this vlog, but I also bought one book on Audible, which I'm really excited to listen to, and it is one of the latest releases, and I have listened to a lot of people rave about this book, and that is Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson. I can't wait to read this book. Holly Jackson has written a few series that are on my TBR, but I haven't read any book by her. So I want to listen to this one because it is very much hyped right now, and I don't want to be intimidated after listening to too many good reviews that I don't pick it up right now. So yeah, I'm going to start it. Also, I have started with this book, Too Good to Be True by Prajakta Kohli. I have read first chapter. It was really funny and cute. But there are times that Prajakta is trying to be funny, smart, which was a yeah, kind of. But I really enjoyed the first chapter, so I can't wait to dive more into this book. I wanted to give you an update before I finish this because it is a short one. I think I'll finish it by tomorrow, maybe, and then I'll start the audiobook because I don't think reading 4 books at a time is good for me, because if I become an addict, I just don't eat and I just don't do anything but read. So I don't want to be in that addiction state because I'm already a lot addicted with books. So yeah, I will be reading this one and then starting Not Quite Dead Yet. So Yeah, there is someone on the door. Let me see, and I'll update you when I read more from this book. Hello, guys, and welcome back to the last day of the vlog. I don't know how much time it's been, but it's more than a week. I think it's been 15 days or 20 days. So, well, I have completed this book, and honestly speaking, the beginning was really good. The beginning was sweet, cute, and as I told you, there were things like where she was trying to be cute, but it was very irritating at times. The book is very slow paced. Although I was enjoying the story, um, the book was really, really slow paced. After reaching like the midpoint of the book, I had to also listen to the audiobook while reading the book because it was really slow, and not the story but the writing was also somehow very slow. Like I was reading, it was very difficult to understand, or maybe like there were things like I was enjoying the book, but there were things that were not quite understandable. So I rated the book a 3 stars. It was not more than 3 stars for me. And like how should I explain this? Um the audiobook of this book is free with the Audible subscription. So I was listening to that and reading it. So still I had to slow down the speed. So the book is also narrated by Prajakta Kohli, and she's very happening. I have watched her YouTube videos. She's very happening, smiley, and funny. But she was very squeaky when she was narrating the book, which was not something anyone would love to hear for like 4 hours, 3 hours. So yeah, definitely not something I really enjoyed. Like I enjoyed the story, the ending was good, everything was okay, but not something I would prefer. Okay, it was a 3 star read, very good for a debut novel. But yeah, obviously I will be waiting for her next book because I really want to read about how she has improved in her writing and everything. So yeah, a 3 star read for me. It was a okay book, and I completed it like because it was slow pace, so it took me like 2 to 3 days to complete this book. So yeah, this was the Blue Books vlog. It was actually very long, and in between I forgot about the vlog as well. So yeah, and yeah, I enjoyed it. I have a lot of Blue Books left, so it is maybe part one, or there will be many more vlogs of Blue Books because I have like 50% of my books are blue. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do subscribe and like, and we'll meet in the next one. Bye.